Hi and welcome. Welcome back. I've had a lot of new subscribers, so thank you for joining me on my channel. This is a FlossTube video where I will share my cross stitching and a little bit about the other things that I've been up to recently. This video is probably a little over a week late. I usually try to do some sort of a video every week. Wasn't feeling it last week. I wanted more to craft and stitch than I wanted to make a video. So that being said, what's it like here in Cambridge, New York today? Today it's nearly 60 degrees. I know, it's February. A little bit of a late January thaw, I guess. Most of the snow that we got the other day is melting. There's lots of beautiful mud out there, so the dogs, when they go out, bring in a whole bunch of lovely, lovely coatings. I'll take it. I have to go out and get groceries in a little while, so it's always nice to do it in warmer weather. So let's get to it. What have I been stitching? Well, I think I will start with my garden shed. It's a Heartfelt Creations pattern by Irina Garmashova. You guys have seen it several times. Lots of cute cats. I personally have 5 cats, so yep, that can be how it looks. And I love it. It's a beautiful scene and a nice summery day. Hopefully I get to start picking out seeds and getting things planted inside shortly, because we still will not be frost free or a planting zone until after Memorial Day, which is May 30th. So this is February 21st, May 30th, plant seedlings inside. So anyway, this is what this looks like, and I took it off my hoop. I've got a good start on pages 1 and 2. I've met the 1200 stitch challenge for February for Cross Stitch Fanatics, and I love stitching on this. I've done the bulk of my stitching on this month, and I think what I'm going to do is when March rolls around, I will start working on a different page, whether it's, like I said last month, the page that comes off this way or it goes down this way. I'm not sure which. And if you can see right here, there's the start of an orange tabby cat coming in, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with that. And you can see him laying on the shelf right there. Kind of looks like our cat extra. So that was one thing, and that was a lot of fun. I'll stick that right in there. I did work a little bit on Frosty Friends, but mostly to undo stitching I'd already done. I'd done the word forest in the wrong color, so I pulled it out. I won't show you that because that was reverse stitching. Oh well. But on the same note as that, I also worked on my house, which is a Little House Needleworks Hometown Holidays stitch. And that's what that looks like. And instead of Williams, that'll say Bell in there. And I changed just about everything as far as colors on the house went. I'm not finished with it. I still have the snow to put in. I just finished putting in the interior of the windows. I've still got to do the stitching to put in the lines, and I still have to do this window up here. Now, in reality, in my house, that window there would be an arch shape. I actually have a fan, and then it has like fan spirals going up from the bottom. And I have the same pattern over my front door. So yeah, so I figured I would make this the color of my house. Not that I have a fence in front, because I don't. So I just left the front door color and the fence color the same as the chart requests. I really like it. It's really pretty. This is, well, you know, I never tell you that. My garden shed is on 18 count Magic Guide, I think, fabric. And this fabric for my house is, it's 25 count Lugana. Oh, it's in the pattern package, hang on. It's 25 count Stormy Clouds Lugana. And it's an 18 by 27 piece. And I'm not doing these all together. I am going to cut them apart and do them separately. I already have a finishing idea for them, which I think, excuse me, I have to pick my floss up. I already have a finishing idea, so hopefully it works out. So that was my house. I enjoyed working on that. And then I have some notes over here, so I'm looking at them. Oh, I don't think I have that in there. Not sure. I did work on the spirited mandala some more. Excuse the crinkling. I don't think that's in here. I'm sorry, I try to have all this stuff ready. Oh, I do have that in here. That's good. Sometimes it's a little bit of a chaos. Anyway, so I worked on my spirited mandala because this month on Stitch Mania for Halloween all year is ghosts, and my spirited mandala has ghosts in it. And see if I can find a picture. It's from the Just Cross Stitch Halloween 2011, and it is, I'll show you the ghosts. That's what it'll look like when it's finished. And the ghosts are here in the corners. And I really like this design. I'm working it in DMC. I'm not sure if this is, I think this is just a variations. But it's 4245. And it's really beautiful. Beautiful colors. And I will show you what I've done. I've actually, I'm trying to remember which way I'm stitching it. So that's right side up. This is actually the side, and I've got the ghost started in this corner down here. And I love working on this. This is a fun stitch. I stitched this in hand. And this is a piece of, I think probably 16 count by now, Ada that I dyed myself. Yep, so that one is fun. They're all fun. I guess if they weren't fun, we wouldn't do them. So, let's see. That was that one. Oh, and then I stitched a little bit on my dragons because I was missing my dragons. And I do love working on that piece. So, I try to keep it somewhat organized because I already have enough disorganization. My dragons of Sumatra, got the picture up front, is an ink circles design. I'm sure you've seen it. Lots of people have stitched it or are stitching it. And that's what the design looks like. And it's ink circles. The dragons of Sumatra. And my dragons are being done in shades of red and variegated green. Let's see if I get my... The red is $4.98, and the green I'm using is, the variegated green is, I think 94. Yeah, 94. And the green that I'm using is the green that I'm using is 937. So, and this is what it looks like right now. And all I've really done with this one is I'm continuing down the inside border. So I've done a little bit there. That's what my dragons look like. And the dragons I'm doing in a solid color 2/1. The border I'm doing in the variegated colors, or the red is 498. And the green that I'm using in the border is 94. That's a variegated floss from DMC. And you can see I have beads and some sequins that I'm adding to the design. And I really love this piece. And this is on a piece of 18 count, well, 16 or 18, I think it's 18 count, Ada that I dyed myself. And that's another stitch I really like. And then another thing that I stitched on, which I kind of forgot about, I just have to figure out where I put him. Oh, he's right there. The wily cat, he hides every now and then. Now this one I'm going to show next is my Jabbar pattern. It's the pattern that I created myself on a PC pattern maker. And I don't have the picture for Jabbar, but this is what his coloring chart looks like right now. So that's just how I'm keeping track of what I'm stitching. And I still like it. I still think it looks like a pretty cool avant-garde picture. And this is what Jabbar looks like right now. Lots of light blue and whites going in around his nose. But I'm enjoying that too. I really like that. I have a couple of more ideas for pictures that I'd like to have charts of. So that's what I've stitched on in the last couple of weeks. And I did a video and I showed you the 2 project bags that I've made. And the one with the spring pattern is the one that I used the button with my polymer clay beaded face. And it's got, this is hard because these are really big. Like this will hold all of my spring patterns. So they're nice, heavy project bags. And then I made the patriotic one. And this is how the face, the earth button, the earth face that I finished beading, that's how that came out. And that is sewn on to the front. But I beaded that in gold and red and kind of a light blue. I like the way that came out. So that's sewn on there, and then it just has the elastic hair tie that will go over it and hold the bag together. So I look forward to making, well, I guess to filling them up, because I don't need that many project bags, because a lot of my active stitching I keep in these zipper bags that you get tablecloths and curtains and bedspreads and things in. So I recycle those. I have quite a few purchases in the last couple of weeks, well, that have come in. But first I thought I would talk about my plan, because I am Valentine's Day came, and I was thinking about my husband and, counting my blessings. And I thought he and his brothers and his sons always marched in the Cambridge Marching Band. The Cambridge Marching Band is the oldest continuous marching band in the United States. It's they wear uniforms, they have instruments just like every marching band. It's a small town marching band, but it's the oldest continuous marching band. And my husband and all of his brothers, my husband was one of 9, and he had 2 sisters, marched in this band. And my stepsons also marched in the band. So Heaven and Earth Designs had a 50% off coupon for Valentine's Day. And I bought a couple of charts. Well, actually, I think I just bought this one. But it's a chart by Scott Gustafson, and it's marching mice. And if you see this little mouse right here in the front, he's got his horn, and he's marching along. My husband played a double bell baritone and the trumpet, and he loved his double bell. And my stepson Edward has that now. I gave that to him after his father passed. But I'm not going to stitch this whole thing at once. The first thing I'm going to stitch is this little mouse all by himself. And then I may stitch these 2 together. And then I may stitch this one. And then finally this one. I just think that they're adorable. Now this is a no background. Let me see if I can. So there's no background on this. So I've ordered a piece of fabric from 123 Stitch that I'm waiting for. And it's Diva. And it's 18 count Aida, but it's in blues and stuff. And I'm going to do my mice in separate scenes, but I'm going to do Theodore first. And I'm going to call this little mouse Theodore after my husband. And I'm really looking forward to that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And the Cambridge Marching Band uniforms are red, white, and blue. So, and those little uniforms are red, white, and blue. So I thought I would show you that because that's a definite plan. Oh, and I have one other plan. My brother and his wife are building a new house in Texas. And my maiden name was Hammond, so their last name is Hammond. And if you saw my previous video about vinegar and oil dyeing fabric, you saw this piece of fabric that I dyed. And it's just 14 count Aida, which probably shrunk up maybe just a little. But I love it. I think it's beautiful. And Aida is so nice and soft now. Oh. Anyway, it calls for classic color fabrics. But this is the letters from Nora, and that's the letter H. And I've had this a little while. But I thought I would stitch this up and send this to them as a housewarming gift. So I'm just waiting for the threads to come. Also from 123 Stitch. Same order as my fabric. So hopefully I can get that stitched up and it will get to them this year. We'll see. And I had a really wonderful surprise. I posted it to Instagram. But my friend here on YouTube, Sillyeels, hi Eileen, she's in Australia, and we comment on each other's videos, and we've kind of developed a friendship here because this is a lovely community. She sent me a gift, and I was so overwhelmed. I mean, it's really lovely, so thank you, Elaine. She knit me a couple of little tarts. And I'm thinking I could turn these into pin keeps or magnets, but I think pin keeps. I think that would be fun. And she sent me a really gorgeous handmade tag of an owl. I love owls, so that's beautiful. And I love that color. She also sent me this needle minder from Needle Minder Obsession, and it's a Wally. Now I can take it off the card and actually use it. But it's a Wally dog. I think it's actually the dog off the movie Pets, but I love it. I think it's great. So thank you, Eileen. She also sent the dogs little bone treats from Australia, but those are long gone. My dogs really love those. They ate them right up. So thank you, Elaine. Now I can use my stuff. I can take it out of the envelope. I also got my Little House needlework shop from Hometown Holidays. That didn't come in my order, so that was sent separately. And that's chart number 15. So I think I have them all. So that my house that I'm stitching right now is chart number 1. So I have a ways to go before I finish them. And then I was really excited because I've been watching everybody stitch the Little Red Barn from the Farmhouse Christmas series. And I finally got mine. Yay, go me. I got this from Crazy Annie's, she has a Bonanza site. Now I ordered the thread pack, so I also got the 36 threads that you use to do the series. And I believe they're Classic Colorworks. You know what? Oh, she sent me the 2 DMC that also go. But these are the colors that will go on the, oh, I stand myself up. Of course, I think you can recognize the white. So I can put that in the back. That white is called Bamboo, which is a really pretty color. But here are some of the other colors. Aren't they beautiful? And I'm really looking forward to working on this. Now this is the first month that I haven't done a New Year, New Start on the 18th. I really didn't feel like it, which is amazing for me. But I was really enjoying working on In a Garden Shed, and a couple of things I wanted to start I didn't have all the materials for, so I just decided to keep stitching on my garden shed, and I'll start something new soon. So that's the Little Red Barn Farmhouse series. And then, let's see. I showed you my Heaven and Earth Designs purchase, which was my Marching Mice. And I also ordered, oh my goodness, now I don't remember where I got this from. I think it's like Anki Coleman, which is a PDF cross stitch online. Of course I got these. I think they're like $6 or $7 a piece, but I couldn't resist. I got Dachshund Christmas. And I got Dachshund Puppy Christmas. And I got this Puppy Christmas. Now, if you look at this dog here, if you substitute all this white, or most of this white, for the gray color, our dog Vixen is a blue-nosed pit bull. So she's gray, and she has a little white on her, and her feet are white. But I couldn't resist that. That is adorable. And then I also got Puppy Christmas because this one looks like Rowdy. I'm sure this is a border collie or something, and Rowdy is an English shepherd. But with the little brown and black and the white, this actually looks like my uncle's dog. Well, the 2 males he have are Bo and Trooper, and this one looks a lot like Trooper. But without the brown, it looks like Rowdy. So I really love those. And I also printed the Dachshund one out, the adult Dachshund one, out in black and white because I love the picture so much. I'm going to put it on my journal. And then I got my monthly Fibrelicious order, subscription, whatever you want to call that. So this is my subscription from Fibrelicious. And I get the Ada because when it all comes down to it, I do enjoy stitching on Ada. I do like, Lugana too. I like even loops. I'm not a fan of linen. But this piece is 18 count Sweet Tea Ada. And it's really beautiful. This looks like it was blues and pinks that shaded out to purples. Isn't that gorgeous? And this is a sparkle. This has the opalescence in it. You can't really get that to show. The sun is bright outside, at least it was. But that is beautiful. And then I also got the flosses. This is the floss of the month. It's cotton, and I get 5 skeins. And this is my second shipment. I think I should do. Anyway, I'm sure other people get these, and I'm pretty sure other people show them, but let's see if I can find another piece of paper. If there's anything that you would want to see the name of, I guess I can show it to you like that. My video is going to cut off, and I'm going to have to restart and edit. Isn't that beautiful purple? Gorgeous colors. I really like them. But wait, that's not all. Well, that was a false start. Let's start that second part again. But the first part stopped at an opportune time. I bought a couple of charts. I placed an order with 1, 2, 3 stitch after telling myself I didn't need any more charts. Yeah, I'll figure that out sometime. Anyway, I got this Rosewood Manor. It's Dreaming of Daisies. And I love daisies, and I just thought that that was just beautiful. And when I got this, I was so disappointed in this picture, thinking, why on earth did I order that? But I think pictures don't do these pieces justice, and I'm pretty sure I saw something someplace that was really striking. So I'm looking forward to stitching that. Ooh, dropping everything all over the place. And I also ordered Dream, which is a Joan Elliott pattern. And it's dragons. So I ordered that. And fairies and castle. And I just love that. So that will be fun. And in that order, I heard that Lizzie Kate is retiring. And of course everybody runs out and they suck up all the charts. I did not do that. But I had ordered, I did the Thanksgiving Quicket. So I thought I would do the Easter Quicket and put that in the same frame that I have the Thanksgiving one in for Easter. Or maybe I'll try to find a little white one. But something to put on the table at Easter time. So I think this is really cute. And the reason I said that about Lizzie Kate is because I went back to order the Christmas one, the Christmas Quicket, and it sold out. Can't win. So in the same order, I ordered some Black Ada, 18 count, I believe. Yep. And I ordered a new fabric marking pen. And I ordered the Krynic to go along with the oh my goodness. Trying to think of the chart that Amanda got me. Lilacs. this lilac, Nora Corbett's lilac, and that's the 3 Krynics that I got for that chart. And that's the 18 count Black Ada. Yep, so I'm looking forward to all of those things. I really need to stop. Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't. It's fun. I enjoy it. I'm not hurting anybody else. Right? I also got my new issue of Stony Creek's magazine. This is the winter 2018. And it has some really nice charts in it. If anybody wants a flip through of it and they want me to do the flip through, just let me know in the comments below and I'll do a video of the flip through. And then I was at Walmart and I was looking for floss, and I walked through the little craft section they have now, and they still sell fabric at the Walmarts in Bennington, and I came across this, and I thought this would come in handy as backing fabric for something. It may even be for the barn, the Christmas barn, the Christmas farm that just came out. I'm not sure. But I got 2 yards of this, and I think it was like $3 total. So I have that. And then I placed an order online with Hobby Lobby because all of my craft stores are at least an hour away. And to be honest, I'm retired and I don't know, you would think I was a homebound person because I just don't go out that much. But I ordered some 14 count salt Aida cloth because this is really white. And it's a Charles Craft. So I thought that would, and Hobby Lobby was having a sale, so I justified it that way. And then I also bought, because I'm doing that Christmas farm series, I thought, who doesn't need a big green tractor? I have a John Deere lawnmower tractor, so hey, I'm going to put a tractor on my farm. And it's going to be a big green one. And then it's hard to find Disney Dreams collections anywhere. And I'm been kind of disappointed about that I never got one. And Disney doesn't sell them anymore. So Hobby Lobby had 2 on sale. That's all they had were these 2. But I got Tigger and Piglet. And I got Rabbit and Eeyore. I wish I could have gotten Pooh and Christopher Robin. I don't even know if they make that one. But I love them. I think they're beautiful. So, 2 more things to add to my list of to-do. Yes, I am insane. And then, because Hobby Lobby is usually my go-to place for fabric, but I'm not taking this out. Homespun fabric is always cheap on Hobby Lobby. And you can use your 40% off coupon if it's not on sale. So I did use a 40% coupon for something here. Don't know what. But here is the fabric that I bought. I got a pillow ticking, a burgundy check, a black and tan check, a small red and tan check, and then I bought some beige and red ticking. And I think I got 1 yard of each of them. So plenty of fabric considering I have totes and totes full of fabric, both in my house and in my garage. Yeah, that's not going anywhere fast. So, of course, a lot of my fabrics are for dolls and stuff, and that's bridal lace and things like that I might, but I wouldn't usually use on my things like cross stitch. So, yes, little snips. Sara here on YouTube does diamond painting. And I told her, oh, no, 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 no. I am not getting into another hobby. I have too many now. You can hear Vixen downstairs. I am upstairs. I have a feeling the mailman just came, which in my case is a male woman, and she drives a truck. Anyway, Amazon, little steps, Sara, diamond painting, yes. Yes, yes, I fell into the hole, into that rabbit hole. I did restrain myself. So it wasn't a total disaster. And I haven't even tried it yet. Because I have other things I need to finish first. But I haven't even opened it. So I am opening it right now. I don't know if there's a picture inside that I can show you. Oh yeah, this is cool. It's clear, I can show you. Okay, try not to spill. See, I have no table in front of me. There's the glue, the tray, and the pen. And here are all the gems, beads, discs, circles, resins, whatever you want to call them. These are teeny, and I think they're hex. I don't know if they're circles or hex. They're not the square. Probably should have started with the square from what I hear, but I liked this one. Because if I'm going to do a barnyard, what's a barnyard without chickens? So that's the one I got. And I think it is adorable. And I think it was maybe, I don't know, it was less than 10 bucks. And that's where I got it. That's the brand. And it's a clear sheet, and that's the canvas. So, yeah, that is way cool. I'm pretty happy with that, Sara. I like that picture. I think that's going to be awesome. And it has the color chart right here. And compared to a Haid, well, that's not a lot of colors. That actually might be doable. But to help me make it doable, for also less than $10, I think this was $8.99, I bought, I'm not going to take this out because it's sealed, but these are a 2-pack of 24 containers, little cups inside these boxes that will hold those resin chips. So that'll be cool. Always up for something new. And I couldn't resist the sparkle and shine after when it's all said and done. So the other thing that I've been doing that's been taking my time from making videos and even stitching as much as I would like to is I got into another swap on Junk Journal Junkies because I had such a good time with the friendship journal. And I haven't gotten my journal yet. I will do a flip through of it when I get mine from April. But she's had that vicious flu, and then it turned into a stomach virus, so she says that she thinks she'll be able to get it into the mail for me on Friday, so I hope that she feels better. I don't think she watches these videos, so anyway, take the pages out because I haven't done the pages yet. But I watched I do own this DVD, the Johnny Depp Alice in Wonderland. And I just love this. I think it's going to be a really pretty one. That's the back. I made it out of a file folder, part of a file folder. So it has a pocket in the front, and then it has the folder piece in the back, and it is extended. I'll do a flip through of it when it's finished, but I also already made my dashboard because I love that picture so much. So that's the dashboard I made to go inside it. And I tea stained my papers this time, which I can't really show you because they're not finished. And I have some extra envelopes in there, and I have a paper bag I'm working on. So this is going to be fun. And I will do a whole video flip through of this when it's finished. It has to be done by, I have to have video posted for Junk Journal Junkies by the 14th. And I think the partners get picked either the 18th or the 20th. And I'm going to be going to Texas because my grandson Zachary will be graduating from Air Force Basic Training at Lackland on the 15th. So, yeah. I'm looking forward to that. But so it just means I have to have it done before then. And I'll be home before it's due to be mailed, so it's all good. Yeah. I think that's almost it for me. I have been watching some planting videos because I do want to start thinking about a garden here. And I'm thinking about maybe trying a hay bale and planting in the hay bale. That might be fun to try something in. Yeah, I look outside and I see all the mud and I think, yep, got lots of outdoor work coming up too. So that takes away from all my time for my videos and stuff. But it's all good. I love the time I spend with you. This is a lovely community and I'm very blessed to be part of it. Thank you to everyone who subscribed. I love your comments. Thank you for leaving me such lovely comments. I did have a comment, I think it was on one of my journal videos, saying that it was a beautiful work of art and how could people do a dislike. And I agree. I can't remember whose FlossTube video I was watching, but I think sometimes it's just we hit the wrong button. And I accept that. I mean, I'd rather think that there were not as many mean people. I can understand if you don't like something, but then you just move on. You know, you don't have to try to make someone else unhappy. So I just look at it as a mistake. Or somebody's little kid playing around. That too. Anyway, enough rambling. I have things to do, places to go, people to see. So until the next time I see you, thanks for joining me. Remember, Cinderella said, or Cinderella's mother said, be courageous and be kind. And I say, be colorful. Always, always be colorful. Enjoy life. God bless.